me. For the audience who don't know me, I'm actually Italian, living in Finland. I'm one of the coaches for Startup Sauna, but this evening I'm here for another activity that I started to help with. So in April, I started to run the operation for AppCampus, and I decided to accept the invitation, so thank you very much to Momo here in Riga and Tech Hub that is hosting us, to share a little about what is AppCampus and potential opportunities for some of you who are keen on mobile development and especially to consider options for Windows Phone. So let me share a little about that one and see if any of you are interested about what we offer and can get any benefit out of it. So basically, you guys know that Finland is one of the hubs for mobile development, originally due to Nokia, and then all the whole ecosystem has been built around that one. And actually, Nokia has lately partnered with Microsoft for Windows Phone. And they've been launching a number of devices on that platform. And they've actually picked Aalto, that is the biggest university in Finland, to run a program to help stimulate innovation on Windows Phone platform. And basically, what they have is that they've been, both Microsoft and Nokia have been setting up a fund, 9 million euros each, so basically we have 18 million euros to use for a program in 3 years. And grants and a number of other things that we offer in there. So basically, Aalto University is responsible to run this program that is called AppCampus, where I've been asked to help running. And the main goal is really to influence developers to consider Windows Phone platform and help to bring their innovation, help to bring their basically something new, something a little exciting on the platform. Very quickly, but you know that in Finland, around Aalto University, there are a number of activities to stimulate innovation. AppCampus focus very much on execution and on the basically mobile or application side. And then we have other things like Startup Sauna, some of you already know, that are basically focusing on the execution, but on the business sides of it. Is a real accelerator. And then they have a number of other educational activities from university, and some other activities, mostly student-driven, to help move in incremental steps from the classic, let's say, lecture to doing real startups. And what do we offer as AppCampus? Basically, we give away money, almost for free, or actually for free, in the sense that we give awards. And with awards, I mean that we are not aiming to cover 100% of your cost, but we're actually aiming at, let's say, rewarding or stimulating the creation of innovative applications and services for the Windows Phone platform. So we don't really look at whether it's covering 50%, 100%, or 200% of your cost, and how you deal with that one. Then we will provide coaching and education. So something similar to Startup Sauna, but as I said, focus on the application side, not on the business side. And the quality, we're going to be very heavy on quality, both in terms of demanding how much we want in terms of quality level, but even in helping to educate or solve problems around that one when applications go through. We will help with marketing, both via the Microsoft Marketplace and as well as the Nokia one, and eventually other partners that we have involved, like operators, for instance. And last but not least, for those who love the weather in Finland, we will have a co-working space, something similar to this one, maybe a little funky graphics to feel a little young, even the one that are a little old like me. And it's going to be something for free on a first come, first served basis, but the program is focusing on a global scale, so it's not, you don't need to be based in Finland, you don't need to be Finnish to participate in the program. Anybody is welcome. And from timing point of view, actually, we actually agreed with Microsoft and Nokia in April, and we launched the website accepting applications or actually submissions already in May. So anybody can go there, and we're going to accept submissions for the grants at any time between now and when we run out of money in 3 years. What we don't do is actually that, as I said, it's more of an award. So it basically means that we don't take IPs, we don't take revenue shares, and we don't take any equity. The one thing that we take in exchange is actually we want to be the mobile platform to launch the service. So it's okay if it's on web or any other parallel platform. But we want that the service or application is launched first on Windows Phone, and we want 6-month exclusivity. You can work on any other platform, but we want that if you want to be in the program, you need to delay launch or making available on other platform. Mobile web is okay, but other platforms are likely to be coming a little later. Quality, we can skip it, but as I said, we're going to be demanding on that one. And demanding, I mean, not just the basic level to be in the Microsoft Store, but a little higher, like to be promoted there, so among the good ones. What do we look for? How do we filter submissions? Basically, we look at the most thrilling ones. So you need to convince us that it's something very cool, that you can bring something new, fresh, innovative. And we have a number of criteria. We look at how many do you get there compared to how many in general that we got. And so we want something that is innovative. So if not new, at least that brings something new. It can be on the features, on the type of business, or it can be actually even on the way you implement it. So like, for instance, the user interface, the experience you have there. We want it to be, as I said, first to market, at least on the mobile side. Something that can differentiate from the rest if there are other services similar available in the market. We'd love to see, if possible, to have supported either the key APIs or other key characteristics of the platform, for instance, the user interface like the macro, or some other characteristic from the hardware, for instance. As I said, quality in terms of design, elegance, not just the code or the user experience in general. And then, of course, something that can differentiate, something that can potentially grow. We are okay even with B2B solutions, but even better if there is some global potential there. What we don't do as well is that we don't support, our mandate is not to support porting from other mobile platforms, and we don't support upgrades. So those ones we don't consider. The BIF, so as I said, we have 3 types of grants, small, medium, and larger, so 20, 50, 70. And basically, if any is interested in apply, you can tell us whatever we decide, we meaning an investment board with 4 people. We decide based on our understanding from your submissions about what are you trying to do, how complex it is, how much is integrated to backend or the cloud APIs and so on. basically anybody can apply via the web. We try to keep it as simple as possible. We have a screening like any other VC, more or less. And then the team that survive the screening, they are the best ones. They go to investment board. And there we sit down once a week to review the best cases. And then we decide if allocate any grant, if yes, which is the size. In some cases, we might ask for more information because we are partly convinced of some aspect, but we want to understand a little better the other. And if everything goes fine, then we communicate back to the team, and we welcome them to review and agree on the terms that are reasonably simple. And then off we go if they agree. The way we proceed is actually, we don't want to be very heavy on documentation, planning, and so on. We actually care about the result. So we ask a little about how you're going to do it and what you want to achieve, especially. But then we focus more on what comes out. So we actually control the result. We give 30% when we see the first data, and we give the rest 70% when we see the final result that is ready for the marketplace. And we still agree that is according to the initial guidelines and criteria we have. We then have a 6-month follow-up, as I say, for the exclusivity, but even to help eventually get visibility and drive tractions for the application via Microsoft Nokia and other partners, and some of our activities as well. And then, why I'm in Riga? Basically, we got more than 800 applications so far in the first couple of months. That is actually a little above of what we expected initially. We're still handling the cases roughly about in 4 weeks. But actually, I'd love your help to reduce the weight of Finland in that way. Basically, we got applications from 60 countries, but I still have Finland as one of the biggest ones. I think that Baltics is a great area for innovation and mobile development. I think that here there is potential. I love your help to get more applications, to get higher quality application rather than just the 5 I received so far. And it's okay on any type. At the moment, we're not focusing on any particular type, but we're interested in, let's say, compelling proposals. So, I don't know. Feel free to ask. I'm here trying to help you guys.
What percentage of the apps that you've seen so far have actually been accepted?
We got a little less than 50 offers so far. We still have some backlog in process or that we need to go through.
So that's 50 out of 800 or 50 out of less than
50 out of less than 800.
Yeah.
I would say probably, I would be happy if I can approve 1 out of 10 or something like that one. But roughly, I'm aiming at doing something like 800 cases in 3 years. So basically, I need to approve 1 every working day. So if you help me to get good quality ones, you're welcome.
And the submission is basically, it's just an idea submission.
It can be anything. It can be from idea, from you already have it ready and you just need to launch it. As I said, if you already launched, it's not material for us, but if you haven't launched, it can be full ready and that's fine for me.
But it is okay if it's just an
Yeah,
idea.
it's okay. If it's not on any marketplace, I would say, that's fine. Yeah. Then of course, the better your proposal, the more likely we will consider lobbying. The more the better, I would say. But we look from one case to the other. Maybe one thing worth mentioning is that due to technical reasons, we cannot allocate grants to physical persons, so you need to have a legal entity. Anywhere in the world, I don't mind whether it's a limited liabilities or whatever it is, but at least a legal entity.
And is there a limit to the number of apps that one legal entity can submit at a time, or one after the other? Or?
No, actually, I would say not, but from portfolio perspective, I'm more than happy to give you more than 1 grant as long as you confirm that you are cool. So probably I would probably keep some in the pipeline, but I would not agree on more than 1 at a time. Or rather, suggest you to do 1, let's go through, and then once you convince me that you're doing something really cool, I'm more than happy to give you more than 1.
Yeah, so there's no problem with a company continually sort of getting a grant, making an app, and proposing another one, getting another grant.
More than welcome. Make it typical application and we can talk about it. So yeah, no problem. Yeah,
So,
come on.
does the team, should they move to Helsinki, and if they should, for how long time?
Well, that was it. That's the contact. Actually, we're based in Finland, but no. Basically, the program is global, and to get the money, you just need to convince me. You don't need to be in Finland. We will do education in Finland, and we ask if you agree to be there if needed. But we will not necessarily force anybody unless we see some real problems during the program, and we think that education in Finland will be the one making the difference to go ahead. But no, that you don't need to. It doesn't matter where you're based.
Okay, one more question, and we proceed to the next presentation. Afterwards, was the networking event, so please get the opportunity to talk about it. Any more questions?
Like you want?
Anyone?
One more question. You said there's 3 levels of applications, and you have to apply for a specific hard level, for example, or you will decide which level.
Yeah, no, we decided to make it simple. You just apply,
Okay.
and then we decide whether you're worth or not, and how much it is. So you can even tell me what you think, but I might not look at it, might decide. On our own, sorry, it's not just. No, so basically, it's 20 to 50 or 70,000 euros. As I said, we normally give them 30% when you show me the beta and I like it, and 70% when it comes available for the marketplace. But basically, we decide on our assumptions. We have a few criteria, of course, roughly on the size, complexity, innovative level. Cool.
Okay, really quick.
Do you expect to apply ideas, or you review all the ideas, or you review also the team?
We finance innovation applications, so I'm okay to look at a team. Actually, it's one of the things I look to the side, but you need to tell me even what's the idea. So I don't give you the money just to the team. You need to come at least with a convincing idea.